My friends, I need your help. I'm getting shut down every direction. These evil forces are pushing so hard that I had a bunch of money to get me to a more comfortable position to help you and everyone else to make this a peaceful, loving new earth and stuff. And that money just got vaporized. I needed money to help finance me further into this mission, and also to provide me some relief to set up more of a movement and more of a united people around the world and stuff like that. It happened so quick, I couldn't even believe it. My mother's like, "You got to be kidding me." We're all in shock. I don't want to go into the details about this, but there was enough money to really make a dang difference. And boy, it just got squashed. And then tonight I was trying to talk to Jeffrey Daughtry. He's called the Christian Whistleblower. And I wanted just to do some communication with him about, about the Lord, the Father, and, the Satan, the beast system machine, because we all want this to end, and we want a new beginning. And I was just going to talk to him briefly about, what we can do together to start making this change, or, what is our rules and how can we do this. And I wasn't even going to go through the whole detail of arguing over with him about Christianity and this things and that, because he knows what I know. He knows that you've got to go beyond the Bible to find your Creator. And he knows that very clearly, and he's made that very clear. And you have to go beyond the Bible, folks, my friends. And he knows the truths that I know. And they know that I'm a threat, and so is Jeffrey. But see, because he'd been doing live broadcast and phoned conversations for over like 2 hours or something. I don't know the exact time frame. And he was doing just fine. And everybody's calling in. The first minute I call in, I was on hold, and he said, "I need to answer this next call." And guess what? First, they shut down his audio. He's like, "Well, I've lost audio, folks," because I can see his mouth moving, and, he's texting, and he's got some board moderators. And, they're saying, "Hey, he's lost audio. What's happening?" So I'm starting to text things about, I need to, I'm on hold and like to talk to Jeffrey and have some things. And then guess what? He loses video. So then all we have is a blank screen. And that has happened so many times that when I start to, trying to talk to certain individuals or bring some certain truths, I've had phone conversations be hung up on. I have no reason to have my phone jacked with. I've had weird stuff. I've had my phone just be scrambled and all these other things, right? So this is no coincidence. They did not want me talking to Jeffrey whatsoever. And they cut it off quickly because they knew. And I was not going to do anything disgraceful, disrespectful, or anything like that, or cause any harm to anybody in the heavens or anything like that. I was going to be just very clean and clear and trying to figure out how that we can work together, unite together to carry on this mission, because it's a mess out there. I know there's a plan, this and that, but I was trying that they have a plan in action. But that's all I was trying to do. And I have been just cornered and just destroyed. I cannot even move financially. I cannot move anything. I have been cornered like you've never seen. I'm in a box, my friends. You got to pray or ask your Creator somehow. We got to get communication above everything, because I need your help, because not that I'm special, but see, all of us are going to be pressured and cornered and boxed. The more knowledge you get, the more things that you're trying to change this place, because that system is going to come after you like you've never seen. And the fact is that I am holding a lot of keys, and they see me as a threat. And that's what I find very interesting, is that if I was not a threat, and if I was lying, or if I'm even telling you lies, they wouldn't have cared and would have went through and they'd have been laughing about it. The fact that I'm a threat is one of the reasons they quickly shut everything down. You wouldn't believe I cannot get higher employment. I cannot get. They've shut down bank accounts to start a company in Colorado to the Rural Organic Gardeners Corporation. It wasn't a 401c. It was registered to help feed needy families and stuff like that. Okay. And I had a business plan that would help, that it'd be a win-win for everybody. Guess what? Shut down out of the blue for no reason. I always have an excuse. They said that because it's called, they said that my company that was going to try to sell marijuana. I said, you're kidding me. It's a long story. I don't have time to explain it all. It happened. I had the paperwork ready to sign and everything's ready to go. Last second, they came up with this damn excuse. They got a call. I was actually in South Dakota. Get a call all the way from Denver, just out of nowhere, because Lay told me you should drive down here in 10 minutes and you'll be on your way. Drive down there. Guess what? Boom. Shut down. A manager called from Denver. Out of nowhere, calls them and says, "Can't open up that account for him." You kidding me? I've been shut down on getting back into Lockheed Martin for space mission controls as a software engineer. I was told, you're hired, bud. You're the guy we need. You're good to go. Got a call on Saturday after that. I'd done my interview and stuff, and guess what? Somehow the laws just magically changed. Yeah, Trump counsels. They said, boy, we haven't had this happen in 15 years where we haven't had any funding. Yeah. It goes on and on, folks. I mean, seriously. The only thing I've been able to do is do temporary labor, work in construction because of this. I can't get a job. Nothing. Everything. Every door gets shut. Boom, 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 boom. And then I used to think, well, hey, that's probably for a reason for me to learn. And yes, I've learned a lot of experience, and I've had some great things happen by me not being. But there's other ways to achieve the same ends. There's multiple means to get in the same ends. I mean, I really need you to pray or whatever. Just somebody give me an answer how to get all the way to our Creator, the true one, because this is a nightmare. I can't do this anymore. I've been shut down every direction. I don't mean to keep rambling about this, but it's that important to me and also for the rest of us because, I've been trying to work with a guy even in Mexico that knows some truths. Guess what? Shut down. And I'm not trying to disrespect because I appreciate and respect that I have been given this opportunity, this role, this character, and that, I've had a life and this things and that. But I thought my purpose was to help change with you, every one of us, that we need to make a difference in this world. But how can we do that when we get blocked and burnt every direction we turn? Okay? But some of this, I think, is exposing some truths, but I don't want to go there. See, that the thing is, you got to understand, this thing goes way deeper than Christianity, way deeper. It goes so deep that it almost becomes disturbing. And I have a question, but I don't want to bring it out right now. It's very disturbing of where we stand in this situation. And it comes down to, okay, I'm just going to be honest with you folks and friends. We do not know if we're being used or if it's a win-win for everybody. It's that simple. Are we being used, me, myself, and everybody else, just for entertainment and joy of, or actually do we have a purpose? There's the question. Because there are a lot of us has dug all the way in the rabbit hole and they say we're all being used. And that would be sad, wouldn't it? That if every one of us has nothing but just been a pawn and being used. In my heart, I don't think that's true. Because if you start looking at these things, why would that be so? But then again, it makes sense that it could be that way, right? So that's what it comes down to. Are we being used, or are we actually here to make a difference and everybody wins in the end? There's the question I have. And that's the answer I'm trying to get, because I will not spend my effort supporting a system that people are going to get used by. No way. Never. And that's what hurts my heart. And that's the thing is that, but see, and I have seen some things I haven't even described to you that become overwhelming, that some of the things that tell me that we're not being used. But wouldn't that be sad? So anyway, sorry to go on about that. I'm tired. So anyway, so if you have some ideas, or I'll probably be talking more about this later. But boy, I'm telling you, That's why I'm telling a lot of you, be very careful going down that rabbit hole, because you start going down that rabbit hole, you're in Alice in Wonderland, and it just keeps on getting deeper and deeper. It gets so deep that there might be a point where past no return. As I even told my mother, I said, my gosh. She said 3 years ago, she said, boy, stay away from that spiritual world. She said, do not do this, Kirk. She said, boy, you're going to be a nightmare. Well, it is. And it got deeper. And tonight she says, I am sorry, Kirk, that it's my fault. And it never was her fault. I was the one that's struggling, having all these issues and trying to find the truth and what's happening, the Mandela effect, all these other things. I was out of my mind trying to find the truth because I was in pain. I was watching the world fall apart around me. And I said, my gosh, we can't have this, you know. And I was like even willing to sacrifice it like the Lord. I said, man, I mean, it sounds bad, folks. It's not like I was committed suicide. I said, I will say, I told you, I said, I'll hang myself when I'm 25 if I make a difference, help these people. I said, I can't take anymore. I said, I want these people to have a future. I mean, I have 4 kids even. It's not even about them. I mean, it is about them, but I said, I want my kids to have a future. I want everybody to have a future. I said, we're losing this game. And so that was one of my drives, my motives. I was like, God, somebody's got to do something because nothing's happening here, and everybody's just standing around watching. I said, these people care, you know? So I'm serious. And I even told the Lord, I said, man, I'll die for you, man, because let's make a difference here together, you know? And anyway, so that's how much passion I have. And that, you know, and then start back. So anyway, and I care about it, you know, all these people, you know, and I know you do too. We all care. So anyway, so that's enough. I'm sorry to babble. Kind of just letting the steam out of, and it's not even steam. It's just letting some of my thoughts out, right? And I'm sure it's gonna work out, you know. But you know, we just got to make it. We got to help get everybody out that exit door, and that we can. And so anyway, I love you all. Take care, and I hope you're having a great night or day wherever you're at. And best blessings and love. Okay. All right. Take care.